Hello everyone. Welcome to UIAS. Let's discuss today's prelims topics. Question 1. Consider the following statements. 1. Cases which involve a substantial interpretation of constitutional provisions, constitutional benches, consisting of 5 or more judges, are set up in consonance with Article 145(3) of the Constitution. 2. Constitutional benches usually consist of 5, 7, 9, 11 or even 13 judges. 3. The requirement for a majority consensus flows from Article 145(5) of the Constitution, which states that no judgment in such cases can be delivered except with the concurrence of a majority of the judges, but that judges are free to deliver dissenting judgments or opinions. Which of the following given above is correct? A. 1 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is C. The requirement for a majority consensus flows from Article 145(5) of the Constitution, which states that no judgment in such cases can be delivered except with the concurrence of a majority of the judges, but that judges are free to deliver dissenting judgments or opinions. That the provision was passed by the Constituent Assembly without much debate displays a tacit acceptance of simple numerical majorities in judicial decision-making by the Assembly. Question 2. With reference to urban agriculture, urban farming, or urban gardening, consider the following statements. 1. There are many different approaches to urban agriculture, including ground-level farming, rooftop farming, hydroponics, greenhouses, and other new technologies. 2. It is a centralized operation involving horticulture, animal husbandry, aquaculture, and other practices for producing fresh food or other agricultural products. 3. Urban agriculture has the potential to produce food for local consumption, especially perishables and high-value horticultural crops. Which of the following given above is correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is C. It is the practice of cultivating, processing, and distributing food in or around urban areas. Question 3. Consider the following statements about space debris. 1. It is an artificial material that is orbiting Earth but is no longer functional. Too much of the debris is in geostationary orbit 35,786 kilometers, 22,236 miles, above the equator. 3 objects below 600 kilometers, 375 miles, orbit several years before re-entering Earth's atmosphere, whereas objects above 1,000 kilometers, 600 miles, will orbit for centuries. Which of the following given above is correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 only. Answer is B. Much of the debris is in low Earth orbit, within 2,000 kilometers, 1,200 miles, of Earth's surface, though some debris can be found in geostationary orbit 35,786 kilometers, 22,236 miles, above the equator. Question 4. Consider the following statements about cholera. 1. Cholera is an infection of the small intestine by some strains of the virus Vibrio cholerae. 2. It takes between 12 hours and 5 days for a person to show symptoms after ingesting contaminated food or water. 3. Cholera affects both children and adults and can kill within hours if untreated. Which of the following given above is correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is D. Cholera is an infection of the small intestine by some strains of the bacterium Vibrio cholerae. Question 5. With reference to gross merchandise value, GMV, consider the following statements. 1. Gross merchandise value, GMV, refers to the value of goods sold via customer-to-customer or e-commerce platforms. 2. Gross merchandise value is calculated after the deduction of any fees or expenses. 3. It is a measure of the growth of the business or use of the site to resell products owned by others through consignment. Which of the following given above are correct? A. 2 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer is B. Gross merchandise value is calculated prior to the deduction of any fees or expenses. Analyzing GMV from one period to another allows management and analysts to determine the financial health of a company. GMV is not a true representation of a company's revenues, as a portion of the revenues goes to the original seller. Question 6. With reference to Deep Ocean Mission, consider the following statements. 1. It aims to explore marine biodiversity for the sustainable use of resources, has been allocated 600 crore rupees in the Union Budget 2023 to 2024. 2. Ministry of Environment and Forest is the nodal agency for implementing the program. 3. Deep sea mining involves extracting ores rich in cobalt, manganese, zinc and other rare metals from the seafloor. Which of the following given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 3 only. Answer is B. Ministry of Earth Sciences is the nodal agency for implementing the program. Question 7. Consider the following statements about MISHTI, Mangrove Initiative for Shoreline Habitats and Tangible Incomes program. 1. It is a new program that will facilitate mangrove plantation along India's coastline and on salt pan lands. 2. The program will operate through convergence between MGNREGS, Campa Fund and other sources. 3. This will aim at intensive afforestation of coastal mangrove forests. Which of the following given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 1 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 3 only. Answer is C. This new program will aim at intensive afforestation of coastal mangrove forests. India has such forests on both its eastern and western coasts, with the Sundarbans in Bengal being one of the largest mangrove forests on the planet. Mangroves are not just some of the most biodiverse locations in India, they also protect the coastlines from the vagaries of inclement weather. Question 8. Consider the following statements about PM Pranam, Prime Minister Program for Restoration, Awareness, Nourishment and Amelioration of Mother Earth. 1. This program will seek to incentivize states and union territories promoting alternative fertilizers and the balanced use of chemical fertilizers. 2. The program aims to ultimately bring down the government's subsidy burden, which is estimated to reach 2.25 lakh rupees crore in 2022 to 1923. 39% higher than last year's figure of 1.62 lakh rupees crore. Which of the following given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer is C. Thank you everyone. Do subscribe this channel. Use code SPLIVE to join Unacademy.